Get ready for a good laugh. The Rotary Club is proud to welcome Scotland's own Clem, Dane, a comedian who can turn everyday chaos into comedy gold. Whether he's talking about life north of the border, strange family traditions, or just trying to make sense of it all, Clem's humor always hits home. Here he is, Clem Dane. Enjoy.
It's a true story, I'm not making it up. My wife works in a charity shop part-time, right? She was in, there's 2 or 3 and they all go and do a couple hours a week, I'm sure you know what I mean. And she phoned me up, she said, could you go a message to us for the cash and carry place, the Clyde cash and carry or something it's called, big place on the south side of Glasgow, in the British sector. And she gave me an envelope, you see, and this is the invoice. That's when you've got an invoice, and it's in the envelope. She says, give it to Circa, because she's on the checkout. She'll know all about it. I said, right, I'll do that. So then, and it's a big place, it's bigger than this, miles, and it's all shelves and all this, you know. And she's sitting at the microphone in the desk as you go in, and I handed her the invoice. And she's saying, all right, yes, right, okay, leave it with me. Hello, are you receiving me, Mr. Mohammed? Mrs. Circa at the checkout. Could I have 1 gross of top packs, please? It up. And the whole queue sniggered at me. I'm only got a message. And then, hello, Zinga. Mr. Mohammed here, I am receiving you loud and clear. 1 gross of tin tacks coming up. Do you want the ones you push in with your finger or hit with a hammer? Actually, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at a man who's suffered. I've got 2 weeks to live because my wife's away to Mallorca for a fortnight. So we had a nice meal last night and a bottle of wine, and later on we were lying up in bed, you know, and we were blowing garlic at each other. We were sexually compatible last night, we both had migraine. Then she said, I think I'll finish off knitting you them pair of welding gloves. She's awful good with her hands. Marvellous crowd have cheered me up, you know, and you can come back to the house and meet my mommy if you want. She's 87 now. She's the head of the Alzheimer's Society of Scotland. She leads a protest group against the members of Parliament. And 12 of them out every week round George Square in Glasgow protesting. With their placards up. What do we want? What is it we want, bless you? I've got twice a week. You've got to go up twice a week. Go up and see her. And she's sometimes she loses the place. It's sad, but she's your mommy and all that. You know, I mean, there was 13 of us. See, now designer families. There's 1 and 2. We had 13. I was the youngest. I was a breastfed baby till I was 11. And I got stopped and beat up by 2 members of a Masonic lodge. I'd said it on the car, Strathclyde Police. I have no sense of humour, you know. If any of you gentlemen or ladies ever been stopped and come up behind you flashing that blue light to blind you, so you'll have to pull over. He stuck his head through the car window. You see, this policeman, £60 for a new window. And he says, are you having trouble taking off, squadron leader? Are you the driver of this vehicle? What a stupid question. I said, well, it's automatic, but I've got to be here anyway. Flanagan said, Casey, do you remember the night you and I made love to Teresa O'Shaughnessy? He said, I remember that. What about it? He said, well, she's just had twins and mine died. So there's a gentleman going round there, as we've got a member of the Scottish Parliament coming on. There's a gentleman going round and he's got buckets of rotten eggs. And you can fling them at her when she comes on. She's a lovely singer. We wouldn't do it, but I don't know about you. I want to die peacefully in my sleep, the same as my daddy. Not screaming in agony like the passengers on his bus. He walked into the baker's and he had a salmon under his arm. And he says, "Do you sell fish cakes?" The woman says, "No, we don't sell fish cakes." He says, "That's a shame, it's his birthday." I tell you what my grandson told me. Oh, 7 next Tuesday. What a stupid name for a wee boy. That's what you call it. There's a wee girl, she walks into the pet shop. She says, "You sell rabbits?" He says, "We do indeed, love. We do sell rabbits. Would you like a white rabbit or a black rabbit?" She says, "My snake doesn't care what colour they are." 13 of us there was, 13 of us. In a room and kitchen in Glasgow. Yeah, and 13 of us slept in the one bed in the recess. And 12 of them wet the bed. I won a gold medal swimming for Scotland when I was 8.
I truly appreciate you spending a few minutes of your day here. Thanks for listening and watching. See you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.